my continuation of adding roofs to stadiums that don't have roofs continues with MetLife Stadium. That's right. MetLife could now technically host another Super Bowl because it is no longer a open stadium. I made it a dome. And the problem with making stadiums domes, in all honesty, in Madden, is that you lose the ability to have light because obviously the light, usually comes from the sun, and if it's an open stadium, they don't really have the lights of the stadium turn on bright. At nighttime, this would be a lot better. But again, sometimes when you add a roof, the stadium lights are on the outside of the roof. So it's one of those weird factors, but for the most part, it does work very, very well. So you can see we have pretty much 17 billion different support beams that goes across the roof in every single direction. Some of them going into the actual fans over here. Actually, no, they don't hit the fans. They go through... Well, they might actually hit the fans. Well, just like these three guys right here. But that's pretty much it. Everything else is... Oh, well, also over here, But we don't really talk about that, right? Whole purpose is to keep the weather out. And when you make stadiums domes, you give the ability to be able to host other events at those said stadiums. So now you can actually have concerts here and not worry about the weather. Now, if you're wondering what it looks like on the outside of the stadium, I made it blue for Giants colors, right? That's kind of my system about going about this. But it doesn't look good when it combines with the actual stadium on the outside. If I don't make it blue, and I make it gray, or silver, or probably not black, but maybe black, I feel like it looks a lot better. Also, disregard the fact that all these fans up here are on the outside of the roof. Listen, I had to make it a dome, okay? And part of making it a dome is that some of the bleachers are not going to be inside the stadium. So if you really love the Giants and you want to support the Giants, you might get the, instead of calling them the nosebleed seats, I'm going to call these seats right here the, what would you call these? The roof seats? Except you're not able to actually see the actual stadium and see the game. That's how you know they really support the team. Because even though they can't see the actual game, they're still at the game. And also, we kept the MetLife Stadium thing here. We kept that inside the stadium because I feel like that looks good on both sides inside the stadium, not on the outside. So, again, it works out. You got the Jumbotrons in here. It's just a tad bit dark, because we kind of blocked off all ability to have sunlight. Now, for MetLife Stadium, the lights, I believe, are inside, though, right? Because the lights are right there. So there's like a light strip that goes all the way around the top part of the stadium here. So I'm actually kind of surprised it's as dark as it is. I feel like it should be a lot lighter than it is. I don't know. If I try to relaunch the game, I think it's going to crash. So, as always, whenever you add mods to the game, you risk the ability of crashing it. So I always got to be a tad bit careful for that said reason. But definitely tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, and which stadium should we add a roof to next? We added the roof so far to the Ravens Stadium. Now we have the Giants / Jets Stadium. I don't know. I mean, I did a series where I took the roof away from a lot of these stadiums, and now I'm thinking to myself, let's just add random roofs to these stadiums. It just gives them a different factor, right? It gives them a new look to them. And, wow, this is so freaking dark. Yeah. Also, I'm going to have to... But, oh, wow, you actually caught that, surprisingly enough. I'm actually going to have to take in consideration, I guess, some of these stadiums where if it's too dark, we won't be able to see. So I might have to learn how to add lights to the stadium, and that might fix the problems of capacity. And also the capacity of not being able to tackle this guy because because the field is 3,000 feet long. And when the field's that long, you can't really tackle somebody. But guys, tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.